So we were gonna wait for the ad to finish and everything, and then we just instant queued, which never happens for Bahamut
Especially on,
specifically.
yeah, it's normally like a 30-minute
So
queue.
a little bit of an early start. Some people are still in the ad dimension. You know
Oh no! This is
what?
the first time through for like half the party.
Oh no! Oh, you know what would help?
We don't know what we're doing.
Fairy. Okay.
Fairy. Oh, we're all exploring. None
What?
of us know where we're
Oh
going.
no! What's happening? Where is everybody?
Cutscene!
Alize. The scars left by the calamity. I can scarce breathe for the surfeit of aether.
Meaning there's none there.
Tell me, have you ever seen corrupt crystals such as these?
Or there's so much, I can't remember what
Such
surfing.
crystal manifested across the realm when the course of the great river of aether was irrevocably altered 5 years ago. Behold, one of the objects that caused the alteration, a fragment of the lesser moon, Dalamud. Ancient Alag created Dalamud, or meteor, to use the Garlean name to serve as a celestial prison for Bahamut. Its fall inflicted grievous wounds upon the land, wounds that have yet to heal, and is evident from the corrupted crystals. I forget that this is Alize every time I look at her.
She looks just like her brother.
She looks exactly like her brother. There is no separation here.
Well, that's the thing. Ellazin are very androgynous.
Amazing. Dalamud's internal defenses still function in spite of everything, a testament to the ingenuity of the Elegans. The Garleans seek to appropriate their advanced technology, I am certain of it. We're about to come face to face with the secrets that have long lain buried within the sands of time. Great dangers may lie beyond, but we have come too far to turn back. The truth of the calamity is within reach. Alright, I think I was the last one moving. Alright. Why are they all in sync dancing like this?
Great question.
Alright. So there was the question earlier of how did the vampires go today?
Mm-hmm.
And the answer was not very good. So I go in there. I cannot understand the man. And he cannot understand me. Just thick accent, English not his first language. You know, it happens. I tell him my preferences, specifically the fact that I don't want him to count down when he's about to stab me. Because I hate it when they do that. He does it anyway. But that's beside the point. Right, paralysis. Sucks.
Mm-hmm. You have Surecast.
Yeah. Do I? I do.
Yeah. It is for just such an occasion.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta...
Cutscene!
Fuck. Gods preserve. Dark wings that would engulf the very heavens. These could only belong to Bahamut, the primal who laid Eorza to waste 5 years ago. At Chartanu, my grandfather sought to imprison Bahamut anew by invoking the power of the 12. Alas, the dread worm proved too powerful, and he soon broke free of his confines. Yet, instead of resuming the destruction he had begun, Bahamut vanished, whither to no one knew until this day. But I do not understand. If Bahamut is truly a primal, how is it that he retains his physical form? Did Grandfather defeat him, or is there some other explanation? I hope I'm audible when I'm reading as Alize.
We're hearing you.
We must press on if we are to learn the truth.
I like the little red ribbon tying her ponytail together.
Huh? Did you say something?
No. I don't know what her deal is.
I can see you at the. Wait, are you in Noctis's gear?
Mm-hmm. No armor for me today, fellas.
Okay.
Just clothes. I had to come into this looking like I just walked out of Hot Topic.
Uh-huh. Alright. So, can't understand the man. He starts poking me to try and find my veins. Nothing. Ain't getting anything. This is regular. I have very hard to find veins. A lot of people struggle. I feel like nobody here knows what's going on.
Oh, cool. I'm main tank for a minute.
Okay. He finally calls over somebody else and says, help me find a vein. I'm not sure, which tells me he's new, right? So this is a new guy, struggling to speak English, can't find my vein. This woman comes over and says, no, you had it, it's right here, and she pokes at my arm. And he goes, could you, after I spent like 5 minutes telling him how afraid of needles I am, and he goes, could you? And she goes, nah, honey, you're gonna do it. And I'm sitting there panicking. And then he stabs me once, and he missed. And she goes, okay, hon, I got it. And she comes over, and she stabs me on the same arm, and missed. And then she comes to the other arm, and says, alright, I found it. Stabs me. Missed.
I fired, and I missed. Fired
3
again.
stabbings.
I missed again.
No blood.
I missed both times.
I know I'm hydrated. I'm more hydrated than I've been in weeks. Drunken more water than I have in a month. Finally, the original guy went and got the manager, who comes in, says, give me a butterfly needle. Why were you poking at his elbows? There's a giant vein in his arm, right here.
Missed.
No, got it. First try, immediately. But it's just, it was so bad, because not only did they poke and miss, they poke and then they spin it around a little bit, because
Yeah, they dig around underneath.
They missed. They missed. And at the end of it all, she looks to the guy and goes, next time something like this happens, you call me or you call X. Do not call on that woman. That woman, because she gave me an attitude when she was trying to come in to fix everything. Like, that woman was not appreciated in that own clinic. And I'm just like, oh, this whole thing has just been an awful experience. The guy who couldn't speak English, he was nice. But it did not help my stress, which is another reason why the blood just would not flow. Stress. Yeah. No matter how hard I tried to do the deep breathing kind of thing, just nothing doing. Who's main tanking right now?
Morganathon.
Thank you.
You got some folks just standing in green goo.
Oh, yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, one of these people is just standing in the goo.
The healer died.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, there's a second one. There's a second one. Okay, he's got them both for now. Fucking Caduceus, man. I got hit by that. Wasn't a bad hit, but I got hit by that.
I don't think this healer knows how to get her magic back.
She did say it was her first time. But that she's gotten this far and doesn't know why. Then again, you didn't start thinking about lucid dreaming more until I told you like 3 times.
No, it was just a matter of I've never I'm very rarely having to do it, but that's as this class.
Yeah.
Because this class is rarely ever out of mana. White Mage is definitely more necessary to remember where Lucid Dreaming is, and it's just a matter of looking down at your mana bar every so often and realizing, oh, I'm under 60%. Because you only want to do it when you're at 60% or lower. Otherwise, you're kind of wasting it. Wait, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
There are more of these, but they're shorter.
Oh, of course. Well, I commend the tank.
I got a little bit cheesed at the tank for a minute, but I shouldn't have.
Do I want any of these?
You do not want any of the ether stones.
The
No.
bracelets.
They're not better than what you have. If you like the way they look, then take them.
I'll take the one of healing. The other two are. What just happened?
I left.
Oh, I was like, why is there a light? Why did the light party go off?
Because I left. I didn't want any of the loot.
Oh, I got the loot.
Nice. Let's see if we get lucky and get another instant queue. That'd be ridiculous.
Hold on, I probably have a cutscene, don't I?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Oh, go for it.
Not yet. Did you hear that they're making a Popeye the Sailor Man movie?
Oh yeah? Is it gonna be a musical like last time?
I don't know. Do you know who they've cast for Popeye?
Well, clearly not Robbie Williams.
Mm.
Go on.
I'll give you one guess.
Well, it's not Robbie Williams.
Will Smith.
Why?
They cast Will Smith for Popeye.
I have 3 Phlegathon Triple Triad cards. What can I do with them now?
Have you already collected one?
Yeah.
Throw them away.
What the?
Discard. They are untradeable.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if we had a near instant queue of that first raid, then you would assume that people would also be, you know, showing up for the next one. So.
We are only missing 2 DPS right now.
You'd think that would be filled up very quickly.
Well, the raid roulettes are always in need of DPS.
Anyway, I pretty much said the whole story about the vampires. Just, ugh. And just all of this interclinic discourse in front of somebody there. I would call myself a customer, but my insurance is the one that pays. I am just the patient. And my patience was tested.
Yeah, but listen, the insurance company isn't the customer either. The insurance company is the employer.
Is the employer?
They have to sign the doctors have to sign a contract with the insurance company, or they don't get paid. The insurance company pays the company that the doctors work for, who then pay the doctors. Or in the term of private practice, the insurance pays the doctors. In every logical extension you can come up with, the doctors are employed by the insurance.
I see.
In all but name.
I just love you running around in circles and me just occasionally looking at you pass by and then going back to staring at nothing.
I really enjoy this this FC advertisement in the chat. Are you an introvert? Want to join a small guild where no one bothers you? Quite the opposite. I want a guild where people bother me.
I need people.
If I'm joining a guild because I want people, guess what? I'm not always good at meeting new people. So I want people that bother me. I want people that grab me and just be like, hey, let's go do a thing.
I want people that'll start the conversation.
Yes. I want people that will come to me. This person's name is Mocha Bean Latte.
Cool. Indeed they are. And they are a barely dressed cat girl.
That's the starting gear.
They are starting cat girl.
That's the starting gear.
Mocha Bean.
They're a part of a guild they're part of an FC who's
Oops.
oops. Their tag is oops. Yeah. Wow, we've been waiting for one DPS for a what?
Man, what are the odds?
It's gonna be a Reaper.
It's gonna be a Reaper. There'll be at least one out of the 4.
I don't know. The only thing I know, like, 2 things about the DPS meta, and that is the mixed support DPS don't have as high of damage, and that Dragoon desperately needs a rework. Dragoon in the higher levels has like half the damage of some of the newer DPS. And then on the first point, like Archer and Dancer primarily, they have a lot of support abilities, and they just don't have the DPS of other DPS classes. For instance, you have all the buffs that Bard gives people, and you have the fact that Bard can remove status effects from people, kind of like Esuna. And Dancer just fucking buffs people to high hell. I would include Red Mage in that, but no, to my knowledge, Red Mage has really good DPS, just they can also heal, and they can also res. The Red Mage is a DPS that can cast raids. I love that the woman dressed in full plate armor in front of you, her title is the Postwoman.
Yeah.
Postwoman. What are my titles? Do I have a better title that I like? No, I like being the heart of the party. Wow. Time for one god. Need one. I'm gonna check my Discord because alt-tabbing is always the best way to make a queue pop.
Where the hell did you go?
Oh, I just stepped out.
Oh, okay. Cause I don't think you noticed. I was having Eos follow you.
Where?
Or more specifically, I was having Eos like interrupt your path.
How dare?
There's been just this man in a black suit with his samurai sword, and his name is just Doomstone Tombstone.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
What about it?
Just standing ominously in the middle of the bar.
Standing there, ominously.
Mm-hmm. Terrifying, truly.
True.
Truly terrifying. Oh, there he goes.
Go.
He knew I was talking about him.
You could sense it.
I'm sorry, madam. What is your name? Shudhubji? Shudhubji. Shudhubji. S.
Listening to you attempt is hilarious.
S apostrophe D HOD JBI.
Are they just standing there? Have they left?
No, what the who? No,
Person with the
It's
name.
an NPC.
Where?
It's one of the madams in the main uniform over there behind us.
Oh, Sedodgeby. Sidojbi.
No, you can't just pronounce it like that.
Sidojbi.
Sidojbi?
Yeah,
Sidhojbi?
no, the H is like just means that the O is a little bit more breathy. Sidojbi.
Hate it. How? Another DPS left us!
Yeah, they were tired of waiting.
How is it DPS that we're waiting on?
DBS, fuck you. I might go see if I can apply for a promotion at the Maelstrom headquarters.
I'm in the pillar.
How did you get inside the pillar?
I staggered. Just, ah!
Oh, what dungeon do you get this from?
Have you ever heard?
Really?
Have you ever heard of Drunken Wench 3 1/4? Ah!
What?
I was trying to make a Harry Potter joke. It goes into the wall.
Yeah, get it. I kinda get it.
You just walk into the wall. Just bye.
Bye.
We lost another DPS.
Yeah. We're gonna be here for a bit.
Yeah.
I love that there's an item just called the best gown ever.
The best gown. It's the best gown.
Best gown ever.
So how was your day?
Spent most of it helping set up a computer.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Well, not most of it. I spent a bit of it helping to set up a computer. Spent a bit of it role-playing with my FC. Spent a bit of it spending time with my son. You know, good stuff. I did not have an eventful day, Ram. I hate to say it.
I had an eventful day, but it was a short event, and the rest was just suffering.
Yeah, I feel that.
The rest was just pain in both arms.
Hey.
Pain.
You will know pain.
Have you ever hugged a cactus?
No.
It's very time-consuming. Wait, no, that's not how that joke works. I'm a bad clown.
Did you mean to ask if I ever eat clock?
That is the joke, yes. It's very time-consuming. Hello?
Hey, I'm gonna be right back
Fuck.
because we're waiting on 3 separate DPS I need to go bio. Be right back.
Okay. Why posture check? Who? Why? How is Mastiff? How dare you?
You were talking about eating a clock. I threw the clock at you.
Hello, Demo. How are you? We're here. We're chilling. Waiting for Q to pop. You know, the typical MMO experience. We're watching, and we're waiting. I would sing it properly, but I feel like I get copywritten. Oh, I should probably, like, acknowledge that I did this posture check. There we go. Where's Baka? He ain't here. I think he's got work tomorrow, so I don't think he would stay up late. I think he's taking a nap so that he can go to work at 2 a.m. Because he's insane. He was streaming earlier today. He was streaming more RoboQuest. Me and him, off stream, finally unlocked the last character. So that's the thing. It was a pain to get. But yeah. We're just chilling. Debating putting on music and just editing it out of the VOD. Maybe if I was actually like alone, but Master will be back soon. I was attacked by vampires today, Demo. They took my blood. To do who knows what with it. I think they're gonna make clones. I think that's the new underground thing, is that blood donors are actually just stealing the DNA to make clones. Yeah. Yeah. Free labor. They're not human. They're clones. Well, there you go. It's just a chilly day. A chillin' day. What do we say?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I know the queue hasn't popped. There's no red, angry text in my chat box.
Nope. Demo was here, and I think now he gone.
He gone.
He gone. He
I
said
got
where.
snacks.
He asked where Baka was, and I said he doesn't play this game with us.
Yeah, he's here for he's here for your chemistry with Taka.
Uh-huh. He's here to watch two people kill each other.
No, I don't kill you. I just give you an anxiety attack when I pull the whole fucking building.
What the fuck? Oh, you've gone back to doing laps?
Yeah, I still have that. I've got a glam to set up.
Okay.
Oh! Oh!
What?
Connection to server was lost.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a little red dot next to you.
That's bad.
That's bad. Why did that happen?
Every time right before before an expansion comes out, the servers become kind of touchy.
Fucky wucky? Okay.
Mhm.
Wait, is the next expansion happening? Well, no! We got dropped from the queue!
Yeah, because the person that brought you in, PC'd.
Oh, no!
Because I had to log my character. It logged my character out. The next expansion is coming out on June 1st.
Oh, okay.
Dawn Shredder.
That's the one with... yeah, go on.
Viper.
Sure.
Yeah. To my knowledge, I've intentionally stayed away from it, from learning about it. So I might be wrong. But to my knowledge, the idea of Dawn Shredder is like coming to the new world.
Yeah.
The new world being the Americas.
Americas. There's gonna be a new magic DPS class called...
I am no longer the party leader. Can you give me party leader back?
How the fuck did I become party leader? How do I do that?
Because I got logged out. You have to right click on my name and hit promote party leader. The new magic DPS class will be the Pictomancer.
Yeah.
People who paint things into existence.
How is that going to be different from any of the other magic DPS classes? Who knows?
They all have their own their own unique mechanics.
I swear.
Trust me, it feels different to play them.
I swear to God, if we don't immediately pop back into that same group because they got in while we were waiting.
We didn't immediately pop back.
No! We got dropped and a group got in?
Either that or
Oh, see, there we go.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
And this is our group. I guarantee it.
You're gonna like the way.
What just happened to you? Where'd you go?
I went into my in room.
Okay.
I've got a glamour to put together.
I just see your HP and MP hit 0, and I'm just like, fuck.
Relax your titties. It's okay.
No! I refuse!
My titties will remain on alert.
You know something I kind of want to do, but I'm not sure if it should be this venture into Dwarf Heart, Mountain Heart. I don't remember what the hell. God's Heart. I want to try and get involved with, like, archaeologist circles.
Really?
Yeah, I want to get involved with people who are looking into ruins and, like, historical sites.
Mm-hmm.
People who are looking for people to help explore and deactivate traps and identify magic. You know. But we got other things on our plate. But, you know, maybe before we go to the Grung, because we'll probably get 4th level magic at some point. Who knows how long this Blood Hunter expedition is going to take us.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised you guys went straight for the Blood Hunter deal.
I mean, it was either that or the goblins, and the only real reason we want to go to the goblins is because we didn't really have any other place we really wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought we'd have a better time with the goblins than the humans. See, now I'm doing the thing that you were doing, which is just running around in circles.
Yeah, dissociate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think getting involved with some archaeological circles. Archaeological circles. You know, if they need historians, if they need, you know, magic identifiers, magical trap undoers. You know, I feel like that could be something that could help our group get more jobs, because we need a more steady influx of money.
Do we though?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys have an incredible amount of cash right now.
Yes, and it's not enough. If I transferred all of the spells that I actually want to transfer from one book to another, I'm out of cash. Like, being a wizard is expensive.
It is.
I did look back. There aren't any 1st through 3rd level spells that I particularly want. I will help the others look for their scrolls, respectively. The Weapon of Warding was just because it's a weapon of warning, and why not, even if it's not something I'm proficient with.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows, maybe I'll give it to somebody else at some point if they actually, you know, want to attune to it. But never being surprised again and having a bonus to your initiative are both nice. What was the 3rd thing? I can't remember if I said it. Oh yeah, our chemical ingredients. Just because I'm so tired of foraging, and you've broken all of our healing potions. I now know how it felt to be Doctor Detective.
Yeah. Burn my shit to the ground, why don't you?
Keep it in a less burnable spot.
No.
You can't tell me to keep my potions in a less shatterable spot. You shattered us.
Sure I can.
Where would we have kept them?
Good question.
In the bag of holding of glitter? I don't want to drink glitter.
Why not?
Why not?
And why not?
Because I don't want to belch glitter.
I don't have a good other set of stuff to put with the Thavnarian bustier, so I can't make a good glam out of that yet.
The Thavnarian booster. When you show up, my fairy heals me like I've gained HP.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
Hello. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you hear me chewing?
Only slightly.
Mm-hmm.
If it was bad, listen, I'm not Will or Taka. If it was bad enough that I was actually hearing you chew, I would stop you.
Will would want me to chew louder.
Will would want you to chew louder, and Taka would just let you continue. Dieter would demand that you stop immediately.
Yeah, I would demand that someone stops immediately. Yeah. I'm gonna mute while I... At least for, like, a minute or two.
What if I just eternally run into this wall? What's stopping me? Who's stopping me? I will one day get Sneak 100. There are two kinds of waiters. There are two kinds of idle characters. Man, that wait time just keeps getting bigger and bigger. There's just no DPS. Do you think we'd have an easier time finding a tank than another DPS?
You only need 2, but I don't know for certain.
I just love this imagery of you dancing and me running headfirst repeatedly into a wall. It's so great. Oh.
By the way, I heard myself in one of your shorts breathing into the mic. If I'm ever breathing into the mic, let me know.
I don't know. I don't remember which short it was. Was there a recent one?
It was a little bit, but I watched it.
Oh. I need to go and release more shorts. I haven't released any of the Final Fantasy shorts since before getting the car. Because I haven't released any of those streams either. Like, most Final Fantasy streams are still just private on my channel. Entirely because I wanted to go and bleep that one thing and just never did it. Procrastination. I'm just gonna do a more eccentric dance behind you.
Do it.
How
like right behind me.
Yeah, how do I turn off our party names?
What do you mean?
HUD lay... No, not HUD layout. Cancel.
No, it's in a character configuration.
Character...
You're gonna go to character configuration. And then it's going on the row of red buttons. It's gonna be the image of a person with the bar over their head.
Name displays.
Yeah, display name settings, always, during battle, out of battle, when targeted. When targeted is my favorite. That way, you can only see your own name when you're targeted. I like leaving other people's names on, though. Because I know my name. And if I make it when targeted, I can just target myself and see my title and everything, whatever everyone else.
Well, that's my own name. There you go. Nope. There we go.
Another kind of nice thing about just sitting around the drowning wench is that you just get to see people.
Yeah. There we go. I'm just dancing right behind you. Occasionally spinning out of the way.
I need you to know the silly thing that I just saw someone send on Discord.
Yeah.
No context, no names. I just read in one of my Discords, my writer's brain and my kinks are having a death match in my brain.
I've definitely... Yeah.
Sounded like you were about to say you've definitely been there before.
Listen. I have. Definitely been there before. I feel like everyone has been there at least once if you write anything and have a kink.
I'd ask you what yours are, but I don't think you're going to tell us on stream.
No, I'm most certainly not going to say it. Especially since mine are all safe for work. I don't need that.
That'd be so hilarious. Ram, what's your kink? Hand holding. The most debaucherous and perverse of all.
Premarital hand holding.
Specifically premarital hand holding. Underaged high school friend hand holding.
Oh my god.
They've been friends since they were 4. They're 16. They're blossoming into their love, and they're holding
People have
hands.
been cancelled for less.
I've dropped my snack.
Good.
People have been canceled. Less. Jesus, that hit me. What's your kink? I like watching someone do the backstroke, but like only in a one-piece swimsuit, not a bikini, just a one-piece.
Christ.
I like watching people swim.
I can believe that's a real thing.
Oh, listen. I'm sure that's somebody's deal. I'm sure that's a lot of people.
I'm sure that's a lot of people. Dude, there was an anime about it. I'm sure that's a lot of people's deal.
Mm.
What was it called? Free? It was called Free.
I think it was called Free.
Man,
I love that.
My anime club tried to convince me to watch Free in class. Like, in club.
Uh-huh.
That is just straight up a boy love ecchi show.
Yes, it is. I love that I awoke you to the situation at the Orin High School Host Club.
Yeah, I just didn't really think that hard about it.
It's just like, you were just, your brain stopped at gay.
Yeah.
Your brain was just like, yeah, gay is like taboo enough. No, it's, they were there to watch twins.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it hits the same taboo at the time. Of the time, specifically. But yeah, no. Because the other thing is, that was one of, what, 3 supposedly I say supposedly because one of the guys in that show was a girl. Three supposedly homo relationships that the girls were paying to see. Man, if you really try to, like, dissect Ouran High School, it was real weird. Oh my god!
There it happens. Listen, the 3 relationships were, one of them was twins.
Yeah.
One of them, at least on the outside, looked like a big, strong man with a child.
Right.
So that's a thing. And then the other one was a little bit more tame, but it was still Senpai and his junior.
Yeah.
So it was all more than just, oh my god, they're gay.
And then there was that one guy with the glasses. Did he actually participate? I can't remember.
He participated every now and then, but he was like the least busy.
Okay.
Really, he didn't. Oh, this is the one that confused the hell out of me.
Awesome.
I've only been through once.
Down we go.
Down we go. It's about to tell us how many yards beneath the ground we are, I think.
Hey, I'm just gonna throw us into the ad dimension at the beginning of this. Bye, people.
Oh no, this isn't a long dungeon.
You think it'll be done in 3 minutes?
I think this is the exact same group.
I believe it.
The monitoring node.
Yes.
Get ready for nodes, my guy.
Nodes! Oh,
As a singer, I know that you're excited about nodes.
As a what?
Singer. You used to be in chorus. Nodes
Yeah.
is a reference. Does that really mean nothing to you?
Nodes? Like notes? Are you trying to make a
No,
pun?
nodes. Like getting nodes on your vocal cords or something like that. Nodes is a condition that singers get. Sanitary nodes. It's gonna mop the floor with us.
Nope. Your node joke has just, like, absolutely not made any sense to me.
Oh man, it was a thing in Pitch Perfect. I'm surprised that you don't know it. Like, one of the girls got nodes, and it was a big... Like, it was played half as a joke and half as a big serious thing.
White Mage, could you, like...
Do anything.
Do the thing?
It's the same White Mage.
Oh my god, you're right, it is. Wait, where is everybody going?
They're all confused.
Cool.
Oh no, there were 2 ways that we could have gone. The other tank went the other way.
I'm moving to the seal area.
Yeah.
Stay alive, damn you!
Yeah. I told people it was my first time through. I'm lying a little bit, but I don't remember shit. I did this a year ago.
High voltage. Hey, other healer, could you, like, Esuna or, like, you know...
Anything?
Anything! Okay, now we're going the other way.
Yeah, we're going the way that I went originally. She had 8 stacks of vulnerability up.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier, but I can't do anything about that particular disease.
No, generally that entails tank swapping.
Charge complete in 9 ticks. Charge of what?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, I saw Medicea 2 go off. That's the first time I've seen her cast something. Where? Down that way. I don't feel bad about sending people to the ad dimension because nobody was watching.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, it's 2 people. One of them is me.
And the other one is me.
Well, there you go.
You sent me to the ad dimension.
I sure did. Yeah,
It's
well.
okay. I made you 1 penny.
Hey, listen. Take this.
Pennies are pennies.
Pennies are pennies.
Ha!
There's something just really nice about being paid pennies to play video games. I like it.
Being paid anything to play video games.
Exactly. I dig. I really should mana spam next time I'm fighting something.
Wow, she just went straight in with 5 stacks of Vuln, huh?
Yup.
I should hover my mouse a little bit closer to my tank stance in case she dies.
Eight stacks of bone.
It doesn't look like she's even taking that much damage.
You're welcome. Our healer is dying quicker than she is.
Yeah.
Why is our healer dying in the first place?
That's a very good question today. And today,
At least she's using Cure 2.
yeah.
Oh!
Yep.
Hey!
Popping myself heal and whole 9 yards, just trying to make sure I survive until she gets back. I can take this for a bit since I don't have the Vuln stacks.
So I've rezzed the other healer.
Let's hope that she starts doing the same of rezzing.
That would be
Ah.
nice.
Oh! I didn't realize I was that close to dead. Jesus.
There's, not much I can do in this situation. Did we live?
We did it.
Shit.
You did it!
I started popping all my fairy abilities. I started... Like, how do I keep the 4 of us alive? There was a tank, a healer, and 2 DPS. Thank you, Cammy and Waystrider. Somebody said, "Good job, Morgan." I can only.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
It was me.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for these coffers and then pass everything else.
I'm gonna give it commission to Cammy. This is all bad for me. So no. Why does it suddenly say light party?
Because people have already left.
Oh, okay.
Light party is anything short of 8 full players. Starting at 4 people, I think starting at 4 people you have a light party. Starting at 8 you have a full party.
Well,
Average wait time
30 minutes.
Over
It's
30
only gonna
minutes.
get longer.
over 30 minutes.
More than 30 minutes. I see.
You just kicked me in the butt.
I've been doing that repeatedly recently.
Oh, how dare you? Stop that.
No. It's part of my jam. You missed. I was to the side. I was twirling. Ow! Fucking hell! going?
Sitting down. Kick
My-
me.
My groove.
You interrupted my groove!
Excuse me, you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
You threw off my groove. That's... Somebody just sent me something not great.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's something you want to say?
So, mimics have found a new way to kill people.
Is it the one where they're dressed up as, like, the chained-up maiden?
No.
Okay.
They take the shape of a door with a glory hole.
Yeah.
And what really sells it is that painted on the wall beside the door it says, Ultra Sloppy Goblin Glory Hole Free. And in the hole it looks like a goblin mouth. So, yeah, the start of it is, but that widow said her husband died to the mimic in this cave. Aren't you worried? Oh, sorry, that's the fairy. The widow said that her husband died to the mimic in this cave. Aren't you worried? Honestly, not really. Once you see past a mimic's disguise, avoiding them is simple. The key to survival is taking no unnecessary risks. No risks. Got it. 10 seconds later. Ultra sloppy goblin glory hole. And it's just, sometimes in life, a man must take a risk. No!
No. Just no.
Everyone needs an asexual member in the party, honestly.
Yeah. It keeps the succubi away. Keeps the bards honest.
I was about to say, the anti-bard. Succubi will just lure you in with something other than sex.
Fair enough.
I'm really good at Smash and I don't have anybody to play with. She knows you want to smash, but not like that.
Not like that.
I just got done with the most recent Sonic game, and I don't have anybody to talk to about it.
Oh, it was shit. It was absolute shit all the way through. Actually, no. If you're calling
What's
all...
your favorite Sonic game?
Huh?
What's your favorite Sonic game?
They're all bad.
You nearly made me spit take all over my computer.
But it's true. They're all bad. Like, I wouldn't recommend a Sonic game to my enemies.
They just announced a new Pokemon Legends game, but I'm boycotting it.
Thank you. Good.
And then she just engages you in conversation, and the next thing you know, you're like, man, I'm really tired. No, come back. Talk to me about alternate evolutions.
Mega Evolution is stupid and it should stay dead.
I never You know what the only good part about Mega Evolutions was?
Cool designs.
The lore.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Some of the designs are cool, some of them are dumb.
Yeah.
I can't just say cool designs, but the lore around them is really cool. No, let me start again. The lore around them was cool at first.
Uh-huh.
Because as more of them have kind of been added... Have more of them been added over the years?
Kind of?
Yeah. Because the first ones that came out, all but one of them talked about how much pain the Pokemon was in it during Mega Evolution, how it was driven mad, how its body was turned for nothing but combat now.
Yeah.
Like, they can't even use their hands, they're just boulder
They are
hands.
melting from the inside out.
Yeah. And then you start to hear more. I've started to hear more and more about some of these where it's just like, yeah, no, they're fine. Yeah. They're all right. Like, it's difficult to contain that level of power, but no, this one's fine. Yeah. And this one's fine. And this one's fine. It's just...
Yeah.
if they're fucking Super Saiyan bullshit. The first time anybody went Super Saiyan, the narrator defined it as an unsettling transformation, and then the next arc, it's the power up du jour, and everyone has it, and it's no longer a superpowered evil side.
Super Saiyan bargain sale.
Yeah, it's a Super Saiyan bargain sale. And that means that it's only these specific varieties of Pokemon that really struggle with it, like Charizard.
Like Charizard. And
and
all
Rhydon.
Yeah, and Rhydon. Sharpedo was real fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mega Evolution should stay gone because it was the most exclusive of mini mechanics. If they had kept going, it could have been balanced out. It could have been interesting. But
it basically meant that, like, most of the Pokemon in the Dex just didn't get included.
Yeah, you've got a Mega Stone. In most competitive Pokemon, you reveal what your item is anyway, so people know that's a Mega Charizard set. More often than not, most Megas are obsolete compared to the regular Pokemon with an item. Because they are good items.
Oh, they are very good items. Like Focus Sash is always a
Focus
keeper.
Sash, choice items, fucking
Quick Claw.
any of the items that prevent hazard damage, especially for Charizard. Any of the items that prolong Sun. Charizard X was a great Sun setter, primarily because it was the strongest out of the non-legendary Sun setters. But being able to extend how long the sun is active is almost more worth it.
Yeah, gotcha.
No?
Wasn't it like Mega Lopunny was the only one in the original set that didn't struggle?
I don't know.
That wasn't dying from the inside?
I don't know enough about the, like, Pokedex entries, primarily because I didn't read all of them.
Because Mega Lopunny just put on some ripped leggings and went to the gym.
I don't really know all about the Mega lore. I like how he spun out of the way of that guy. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pokemon Legends ZA is gonna be weird. Let's make a Pokemon Legends game again. Oh, so we're going to the past of another region? Yes. What region are we going to? Kalos. Oh, that's really cool. We could talk about, like, the Pokemon War and, like, all of this really, like, intricate stuff. No. Huh?
No, we're not going into any of that.
No, we're going to the restoration of Lumio City. Why? Just why?
Okay. So, Mega Lopunny is one of the few that doesn't struggle. And that's because the only struggle it has is that it sheds all the fur that would get in the way of attacking.
Does that mean that its body underneath all of the fur is this dark black that the that the ripped tights color is?
Mm-hmm. The entry just states it swings its ears like whips and strikes its enemies with them. It has an intensely combative disposition. Mega Evolution awakes its combative instincts. It sheds any fur that got in the way of its attacks.
Yeah. It's a fucking fighting type now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's my favorite Sonic game?
Generation.
Mania, I feel required to say. Because at least Mania wasn't built on duct tape.
It's because Mania was fan-made. It wasn't made by Sonic Team.
That's an accurate statement.
The only good Sonic game that you can think of wasn't made by Sonic Team.
Correct. Like, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I love his universe. I love his design.
I
love
love
his
the
character.
pattern, the trend, that everything you love is not taken care of by the people who make it.
Yep, everything.
Game Freak,
Yep.
Sonic Team.
Yep. I was into Digimon at one point.
Digimon got weird.
Digimon was
They tried
always weird.
They tried to give Digimon deep lore, and it didn't fit.
Digimon was always weird.
It was always weird. It got weirder. They gave it deep lore. Digimon did not need cosmic deep lore. It was cool enough as what it was.
Cosmic lore.
It got cosmic deep lore like before. It was like before humans even made computers. The digital world existed, and like the digital world is actually a bridge world between our or maybe our computers created the digital world, but it connects to the digital world is a bridge, is a world between worlds that connects us to another world, and that's where all the Digimon come from.
I'm trying to think of
The Digimon are not digital monsters. They are monsters from another world that come through the digital world. I'm like, that ruins it for me.
I'm trying to think of other franchises. Undertale. No, I can't say that one wasn't taken care of. It's just toxic.
Yeah, the community sucks. Literally anything that could be considered a cult hit, anything, I guess you can't call an Undertale a cult hit, but it definitely wasn't 100% mainstream. Anything that has even the slightest bit of an alt aesthetic to it, the community's gonna run.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the In Stars in Time community to drop.
Which one?
Huh?
What? Oh, is that the one where you were talking about the time loop?
Yeah, it's a really good story. It's a really good RPG. Definitely falls under that same umbrella. Definitely going to draw people to it. That is going to hold it on pillars that should not be there.
Do you know the trend that something cool will use a word or have a concept in it, and tons of people will be taken by that word and use it incorrectly?
Yep.
Like the term deep lore. Do you want to know what the new one is that Gen Z is misusing way too much?
Sure.
Liminal spaces.
Oh, no.
Because of the things like the back rooms.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is such a liminal space.
No, it isn't.
No. Just because it's spooky doesn't mean it's a liminal space.
Liminal. Between two places.
Yeah. Liminal space can be used to describe two things. Either a place where people go from point A to point B, and they're not there. Rephrase, liminal spaces are considered creepy when they're not in use, because their entire purpose is to be used.
An empty building. An empty schoolhouse.
Well, it's not the schoolhouse, because the classrooms
it's the hallway.
are not a liminal space. It's the hallways.
Yeah. Disney at night.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah. Fuck it. You get the point.
The back rooms bothered me.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because when the back rooms looked like an office space, but never where the main set of cubicles were, that was kind of creepy.
Right.
Because that was a liminal space. And every once in a while you'd see a desk, but it was very clear that this was just a place that a desk was put because there was space.
Yeah.
It was hallways. The hallways of an office building.
Yeah. But
and then all the other games that have come after, they're like, oh my god, it's the back rooms. And it's... These are not identifiable as office building hallways anymore. It's just the classic winding corridor that you can't see where it's going now. It's not a liminal space anymore.
The only other one that I will, like, say properly falls under the same, like, category in those games is I see a lot of, like, parking garages with no cars. You know, like the big winding parking garages.
Yeah.
but without any windows, so you can't see outside. It's illuminated by fluorescent lights. And there aren't any cars, but there are
Yeah.
creatures. There are strange creatures walking around. Only occasionally, though.
My issue with these games is that the terror of the liminal space is what could be there, just behind you, just around the next corner. Like, the terror of the liminal space, the unease of it, is that nothing is there.
I do understand that, but the original Backrooms, there were monsters.
No, I'm with you. I don't like the back rooms. Oh,
Fair enough.
Controversial.
Fair enough.
My issue with the back rooms and all of its spin-offs is that the monsters are so visible, and in many of the spin-offs, so plentiful.
Yeah.
So it completely not only ruins the liminal space because they didn't make a convincing liminal space, it ruins the liminal space because now it's full.
Yeah. There was... I still, to this day, I think there's one decent Backrooms game, and even then it still has its occasional, yeah, here's this area full of enemies. But there were multiple times where it is just, this is a space between a wall and, like, you know how some buildings have, like, the miniature space between, where it's just wide enough for a person, and there's, like, pipes flowing through it, the maintenance area? There's that, and it just goes on forever, and there's not a monster in there. For the majority of it. There is eventually a monster in there, but it's not a constant presence. It's just, you went too far in one direction, you missed your exit, go back the other way.
Yeah.
In that same game, there is an area where it's kind of like a... kind of like your, like, mental image of a sewer with, like, all of the, like... You know, there's two pads on either side, like, water flowing between them. But it's crystal clear water. There are no windows, but there is light everywhere. Like, everything is illuminated. There's no actual water monsters anywhere. Nothing can kill you on that level. It's just reflective pools, white tiles, and no clear direction of where the hell you're supposed to go. It's just a maze. And then the last one is just an ever-winding staircase. You get a I think it's like a hint of how you're supposed to go or where you're supposed to go. And it's like you want to get to, like, really high up and then fall, and you go floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, floor 5, floor 97, floor 8, floor 9. It's like, just every so often a super high up floor will appear, and if you jump from that floor, you will have jumped from that high. And it's how you win the game. And it's like, I think those are the best uses of the liminal aspect. of the in-transit asset.
I think that a great game that I haven't seen that would make use of the liminal space would be this, like I said, these hallways in an office building. But my issue with a lot of them is that they make them wind for too long, so they hit that uncanny valley of, this isn't a liminal space anymore, it's clearly a horror game. There's too much hand of the author. You know, you don't hit any doors, you don't ever actually get anywhere. And that's kind of the point of, like, the Backrooms, you never get anywhere. But you have to eventually hit, like, a door.
It's not a game if there's not a goal.
It's not only that, it's more the liminal... The liminal space is spooky because it's so real. The moment that you start stretching expectations too far, it's not real. And my brain, at least for me, my brain stops going, oh, this is really weird, there should be people here, and it instead goes,
where's
what's that?
Where's the creature that I'm supposed to be scared of?
Yeah, where's the creature I'm supposed to be scared of? You've led me in an impossible loop. Oh, it's so spooky, I've never seen this before. in every other horror game ever. That you don't need a liminal space to do the infinite looping hallway bullshit.
Yeah.
It's been done too much. Do something new if you're gonna use a new concept.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Amori? Or, like, seen someone play through Amori?
No.
No? Okay.
But, you have to hit a door eventually, and maybe that door leads you to more hallways. Maybe that door leads you to a different type of hallway. Right?
Yeah.
But it's another type of liminal space. It's like, you were walking down a hallway that turns this way and that, and it's just a hallway, and then you finally get to a door, and you're like, oh, thank God. And you walk into a hallway with offshoots to your left and right at regular intervals where there should definitely be doors to, like, maybe doctor's offices or something. But there aren't any doors. They're just alcoves. Why are they alcoves? Things like that. And in this place, in this building, that is not a straight line, because too many of the liminal spaces have the issue of being a straight line instead of being something that you can explore and get lost in. In this building that you can explore, that you can find and come back to, that everything looks the same, and that's why you get lost, not because it's intended to repeat and do all this bullshit. You're supposed to think that there's one monster. The game never tells you that it's there. At some point, you look back, and it's there. In the game code, maybe it was only ever following you at the pace that you're moving at an exact distance, but the moment that you see it, it starts chasing you. And eventually, somehow, you lose it. And from that point on, it's wandering. It's Mr. Xing its way around the building. But it's designed that you never see it at the end of a hallway. You turn around and see it, or you round a corner and it's right there and you've got to run. But the trick of the game is that you think there's one, so you think you can start predicting it. There's two. So you can never fully know where this thing is going to be next.
What is this game?
It's not a game.
Oh.
That's why I'm disappointed. This would be brilliant. This is how you should use liminal spaces.
Yeah.
And they don't. And everybody's like, oh my god, liminal spaces. That's not a real liminal space.
God, I remember it was somebody's troll game, and I can't remember the mechanics of it, but it was absurd to listen to the concept of it. Because it was somebody's troll horror game.
We're only missing one healer.
I know. We need a healer.
We're holding out for a healer till the turn of Bahamut.
Until the morning light.
Till the morning coil. Till the binding coil. Oh, that would have been great. But yeah.
He's gotta be fast and he's gotta be strong and he's gotta use magic of light. All dressed in white. We need a healer!
Jeez. So a troll game.
Troll game. I don't remember the mechanics. It's been too long since I watched the video. It was somebody's troll game where there was no correct answer. There was no solution. And the ways that the monsters moved make no sense. But you couldn't know that because of the way the vision worked in that game.
Okay.
I don't have a proper explanation for it anymore, but you've just reminded me of it. Makes me want to go look it up.
Gotcha.
So yeah, back to every franchise that I know hates itself.
Oh yeah, did you think of another one?
No, I just want to continue talking about how bad Sonic is.
I know I'm normally happy to hear you gripe about this, but I've heard this a lot.
Did you change outfits?
What? No.
I just saw a pink cat girl run past in a pink hoodie.
What? No.
What? No.
Couldn't be.
Couldn't have been. That is you.
No.
No.
Oh.
Change outfits right now. Gaslight me. I dare you?
Yeah.
Here's my 12-page Sonic report and why every single Sonic game is bad.
I've been getting into a lot of the stuff that I liked when I was younger lately.
Yeah.
Like, been looking into Naruto again. We talked about that before.
Yep.
Been looking into Digimon again.
What does this person want? What's up? What's up, my guy? He decided to stand next to me for a little bit.
Just real close.
Real close to me. I'm super zoomed in and you're still in my camera.
You're still in my
Out
camera.
of my face. Just some jester is just dancing in the middle of the drowning wrench.
Off to the side, up on an elevated section like it's a stage.
Yeah.
I'd still be there if you weren't kicking me in the butt.
Well, pick a dance that allows you to interval with me.
I don't have one.
Well, how dare.
That is a fairly dressed cat person. That is a fairly dressed person.
Don't turn the camera, don't turn the camera, don't turn the camera, don't turn the camera.
Oh, they're cosplaying as Cammy from Street Fighter. They're gone. They went into their inn. It's fine. What?
You're like, they're cosplaying as Cammy. Turns camera. They're gone.
It was a pretty good cosplay too.
Like modern Cammy, like the new like blue.
No, the green
Okay.
the green leotard Cammy.
I like the new Cammy.
They even had the 2B bottoms so that it didn't completely cover their butt cheeks, just like Cammy.
Uh-huh.
I say too much sometimes. Nope. It's not spinning at me today.
Yeah.
You know what I love about Dragon's Dogma?
Mm.
Have you met the Jester?
No.
Okay, I won't say anything.
I just finished the Water Temple. The Water
I
Ruins.
see.
And
You haven't gone to your audience with Duke yet.
No, I couldn't remember which one you said to save for last, so I just...
The Monster Infestation.
Monster Infestation.
Route the Monster Infestation should be your last.
So I think... I've done... I don't remember anymore. I'll just try to remember the Monster Infestation is last.
Write it down.
No.
We're still waiting on one healer.
I don't have a paper and pencil within earshot of this.
Within earshot.
Within earshot. If it's within earshot, it's within reach. I can only hear what's 5 feet from me.
What a hellish way to live, truly.
I can't hear you, I've only got one eye.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, I've been hearing things real weird recently. My nose is stuffed.
I hate that makes sense.
Yeah, that one actually makes sense. I've got something in my eye, I can't hear you. Less sense.
Got a pebble in my shoe, I can't hear you.
Just start blaming a little inconsistently. Oh, sorry, I there was a pea under my bed. I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Under my bed.
Yeah.
Okay then. Hey, I'm having a bad hair day, I can't hear you.
God, why did the Bee movie pop into my head?
You like jazz?
No, specifically, we can be the princess of the bee. I can be the princess, and I and you can be the pea. The pea. It's like, I get it.
So,
Yes.
about that movie.
The Bee movie. Let's
Bee
talk
movie.
Bee movie.
Why the fuck
Uh-huh.
was an entire, like, big plot in this movie? Why was there an entire plot of the bee cucking some guy?
They needed an antagonist? I don't fucking know, man.
They had too many antagonists.
The
They had
B
the
movie was
lawyer. They
fucking
had.
weird.
Why did they have
The
it?
whole point of the B movie, of the meme of the B movie, is that it was a weird fucking movie.
Why?
And yet it was so
The whole
oddly...
thing was about him cucking her.
and
Like,
yet,
cucking him. There was like there were like three or four different scenes about Barry cucking this
and
guy.
yet it was so oddly entertaining. Hold on, I'm gonna throw people to the ad dimension because
I did not like that movie. I never found that movie entertaining. The entire time I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
found it stupidly entertaining. I found it entertaining in the stupid, like, it was just the right amount of brain rot, you know?
I guess.
There was just
I
enough.
disagree.
There was just enough JPM jokes per minute, that it kept my ADHD riddled brain attentive.
I mean, it kept me attentive. That didn't mean I liked it.
There were enough. To quote an edit of The Nightmare Before Christmas. The fuck is going on?
And
the fuck? These bitches singing
you
songs.
you can never ever forget. It is impossible to forget. It is impossible to forget, like, the bedroom eyes that she gave him during the picnic scene.
But the whole point of the picnic scene was that it was his fucking, like, daydream.
Yeah.
So it was less about the woman wanting to get stung by the bee innuendo. It was more about the bee wanting to pollinate. Which, still weird.
You don't.
Why was there a bee plot of the bee cucking a guy? Because because it was absurd. Why?
Because the guy playing Barry had way too big a hand in writing this movie.
Correct.
This was a vehicle for all his weird fantasies.
So wrong.
A vehicle.
I specifically remember him showing up at the, like, fake hives, you know, the honey manufacturing plant, and like, where's your queen? It's like, she's right there. It's like, shows a picture of the queen. That's a man! That's a drag queen!
Oh, that didn't age well.
That didn't age well, did it?
Just flashbacks to Michael Myers going, "That's a man, baby, yeah."
God. The movie.
God powers, that's my mother.
So many movies did not age well. So many. And that, you know, happens.
His brother survived singing someone.
Huh? Yeah.
So
that is something that can happen to bees. They can survive.
It's very unlikely.
It's unlikely, but they can do it.
I want to know why there were so many dudes in that hive. Only drones are male, and they're not out making honey.
Well, they have to cartoonize it some way.
I can't. I guess at the same time they don't have little bee cars, but
yeah,
listen.
Little bee car. Why would the fuck were the Chads named the Yellow Jackets? You know, cause it's the pun. That's the point.
Oh, I ran through you.
Oh, not on my screen. Oh no, it's not synced up.
To each their own. We're still waiting on.
Yeah, one healer.
You know what's funny?
We're
gonna make it halfway through. 3 out of 5.
What do you? Oh, yeah, yeah.
There are 5 binding
Hey,
coils.
listen, I'm fine with that. I'm fine as long as we make it through. I just didn't want to like start the MSQ and then get interrupted with this.
I understand.
We still have to go fight. Confront Titan. Titan
Oh,
Extreme.
the extreme, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think we've done Ifrit.
Yeah, Ifrit's the last.
So, you know.
You know the infernal
more
nail?
patch content. What?
You know the infernal nail mechanic for Ifrit that
Vaguely,
in
yeah,
normal
in
there
one
was
fight.
1 nail, in hard there were 5 nails.
Yeah.
So many.
So
Extreme.
many nails.
It's like 18.
All of the nails.
It's like 18 and then later on you get a big sorry, it's like 18 and then there's like one big one.
I can't. I don't think I want you to be tank for when we do these extremes.
Why?
I'm concerned for your mental health.
No, the Ifrit one, the DPS have the issue with mental health.
Okay.
You know, both Titan and Ifrit, as far as I'm aware, the DPS struggle. Because in Titan Extreme, the Granite Prison thing, 4 people get it at random.
Because I can guarantee you we are not going to do it on the first try. We
No.
lost all of our DPS.
Yep.
All
Get
gone.
tired of waiting.
All gone.
Either that or it just put us in a different group.
Entirely possible.
Yep.
As long as we don't DC again.
Don't jinx it.
I was really tempted to try and like find the way to hit pause on the stream. As long as we don't DC again, freezes in place. I swear, if the auto-generated thumbnail for this fucking session is not me dancing, I'm gonna lose it. It's like the one thing I want, is me dancing on the thumbnail. Because that's the majority of this session. Me dancing in this one camera angle. I'm not gonna get kicked for being idle, am I?
No, I don't.
Because, like, the whole point of some people is that they idle in a spot for a long-ass time.
They've tried to crack down. They always struggle.
I'm remembering individual B-movie jokes now.
Oh no, where have we sent you?
Let me introduce you to my lawyer, introduces a mosquito. Can you help me? Lady, I am a literal blood-sucking parasite. Of course I can help you.
It would have been funnier if they just made him a mosquito and then never mentioned.
Hey, Taka.
If-
Hey, Taka, we need a DPS.
You can grind your way up to level 50 in the matter of minutes, right?
Yeah, do it. Christ. You missed Demo. He was looking for you. Oh. He gone.
He gone.
He said lurk, and then I assume he lowered his volume all the way down.
Yeah. He gone.
He gone. Or we said we needed DPS and he ran the fuck away.
Yeah, just pop-
The coward. Man, I really
No.
thought D&D was tonight. Like, I stopped playing. Me and Taco were playing RoboQuest earlier, and I was like, alright, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for D&D. He didn't correct me. He might have tried to. No, he didn't. He might have tried to. I really thought tonight was your game. I really thought today was Thursday. I would have had an exam if today was Thursday. Wish me luck on my exam tomorrow. Wish me luck on my exam tomorrow.
Look, bring
Ah,
leg.
bitch, I don't need luck. Stretch? How dare you?
I was stretching, so I figured why not.
How fucking dare you? Ow, 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 ow.
Somebody was stiff.
Well, because I was, like, back in my chair. I wasn't, like, sitting up or anything. I've got, like, my feet up and shit.
Yeah. That was a good stretch.
Cease! I don't think I have a water bottle nearby.
You better go get one.
Hold on. I do have a water bottle, but this water tastes awful. I think it got hit by the sun at some point.
So it's full of microplastics.
That's not how that works.
That is how that works.
How is that how that works?
When the plastic heats up, and there's some description, there's some method about it, but it's generally about like when the plastic warms up, it leaches into the water.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I forgot. When I'm not tabbed into the game, my frame rate dips.
Hello?
What? What's
Oh,
wrong?
one of the cats pushed my door open. I was like,
Oh,
I heard the creak, and I was like,
yeah.
fuck.
Oh god, am I still alone in the house? I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Mom was supposed to come back at some point tonight, but I didn't see her or hear from her before I hit live, so I don't know. The call was coming from inside the house. Let's say you were in a time loop. Right?
Okay.
Who would you go to and what would you say to try and convince them that you were in a time loop?
If all that I had to do was convince someone that I was in a time loop.
Yes. Well, it's also a matter of trying to get someone to help you out of the time loop. Because, like, why are you going to this other person? That's the other thing. It's like, if you just wanted to fuck around with the time loop, then you would just be on your own. But assuming that you're calling out to somebody else implies that that was just a naked woman that appeared out of nowhere and then ran through me.
Yeah, there are a few people going around with no gear on.
Huh. You know, you need to prove to somebody that you're in a time loop to get help. Who do you talk to? How do you convince them? Just so that you're not in an echo chamber with your own fucking mind. You need somebody to talk to about time loop shit.
It would not be anyone on my on Discord.
Okay.
Because there would be no guarantee that I could get a hold of any of you.
Fair enough.
At the time that I needed. Or that if you started talking to me, you wouldn't get distracted and stop messaging me for a long.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd have to be someone in person. Huh.
Taka says I always answer.
I know that I could convince Taka, but I don't know what Taka could do to help since he lives so far away.
Yeah.
He could start driving and be there just in time to see the time loop restart.
Just in time for the time loop to restart.
If you're assuming a Groundhog Day type end of day equals end of time.
Yeah, or I don't know. That's an interesting question of where the time loop starts and ends.
Yeah, because in Groundhog's Day it was whenever he loses consciousness, goes to sleep, or dies. Kitty? What is wrong with you? Meow. I'm gonna boop your snoot. I never heard you make that noise before. Are you okay? Alright. Yeah. And at that point, am I staying up for a long, long time to make that happen? Feed me, says the kitty. Listen, that's not my responsibility. No. I could go to Trinity, but I'd have to make sure that they were like off work, and I don't know how to get to their house off the top of my head. I don't know that many people nearby.
It's more of a... Because it doesn't... What would they do? Because I don't remember Groundhog Day. I don't even remember how he got out of that time loop.
He got out of that time loop by starting to be a good person.
Oh, well, it's... My thought is just, you have been in a time loop. Nobody else is looping with you. Who do you go to? Try to convince them that you're in a time loop and just talk things through with them to try and figure out what the fuck is going on.
I mean, it'd have to be my dad, because if I went through enough loops that I could collect, like, irrefutable evidence that I'm predicting what's going to happen next over and over and over again, like, it'd be my dad.
Fair enough.
My dad's a very smart person, and he has been immersed in fiction as much as I have, or more. So...
Alright, let's figure out the conditions of this fucking time loop.
Oh, God. Are you saying that's what he'd say?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alright, let's test all these conditions. So, have you tried dying?
You're very much misinterpreting my father's personality. You don't know him, really.
I don't know him at all. I've never spoken or heard of the man.
It'd be much more like... Oh... Okay, so... let's assume you're in a time.
Let's assume.
Do you know what makes it... Do you know what makes it start over?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Well, maybe that's the next thing you should do.
First thing...
My dad and I are very similar in a lot of ways, not similar in ways. I'm a lot louder than my dad.
How to break a time loop. Step 1, figure out why you loop.
Figure out what triggers the loop, specifically. Why you're looping is a much more difficult question to answer.
Yeah, what makes you loop? What causes the loop?
Yeah. Where does the loop begin is a very easy one.
Step 2, ensure that the world isn't in a fixed axis of time. Assume that you can alter time.
You know what my biggest fear about time loops is? That right about the time where I reach the, like, idea of this is a time loop, none of this matters, I can do anything I want, the moment I do anything that would have consequences, the time loop ends.
Yeah.
And I face the consequences. It's like if there's some sort of being or concept that is governing the time loop, and it's just like, no, you have failed the test, get out of the loop.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, now I have to suffer the consequences of murder. Or whatever it is I happened to do to enjoy my day of time.
I am kind of glad that murder was the first thought that came to your mind.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. There could have been many worse things.
Thinking about something decidedly non-consensual?
No. I'm just saying there could have been many a things that somebody could do with time loops and force the consequences.
I'm now thinking, like, what... Outside of the two things that I've mentioned, like, murder was the first thing to come to mind, like, what would be worse things that could then be enforced through time loop? And I'm specifically thinking of, like, some of the early things you'd try that aren't excessively...
Yeah, every possible crime. Murder is somewhere
right
in the
up
middle.
there for the crime.
Yeah, murder is somewhere in the middle of severity of crime.
Is it?
Yes.
What's severe? You killed a man.
I think the words you used are very good of describing it.
Something deeply non-consensual.
Sure. Where you left them alive but broken. That's the kind of thing.
Oh, fate's worse than death.
Fate's worse than death. Those are far worse than murder.
Wow, we have to charge you with unlawful detainment, holding someone against their will, kidnapping, torture. Ooh, you did a lot of things, didn't you?
Yeah. Dear God. Just looks at like the clipboard, flips the page. Oh my God.
I didn't think anything would happen. Why not? You try me. Time.
I'm not a demon. Compared to me, the things that he did in Tennessee makes me look like a saint. How did you know about the things I've done in Tennessee? I didn't.
I did. You told. I'm like, you start to read you of a healer in your time.
No!
And then just suddenly consequences.
Suddenly consequences.
I don't need no consequences of my actions chasing me right now. Son. Consequences of my actions chasing.
Yeah. I love that meme. I love the original version of just like, I think it's the original. I don't know who's the original, but I love the one I see of Deadpool running away from Captain America, and he just shows the camera the shield. And it's Captain America over the shoulder, just like raising up his arms, like, what the hell, man? Just give it back. And then they both just start sprinting full speed. Deadpool is not outrunning Captain America, let's just be honest.
Yeah. To be fair, Captain America can tire eventually.
True, I guess.
Deadpool cannot. Because of regeneration.
Eventually, sure. But Deadpool ain't keeping that up long enough against the super soldier. Deadly immortal assassin, sure. Super naval marine.
It depends on if he starts hopping between comic panels.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Functionally teleporting.
Where are we in Deadpool's power scale? Is he full fourth wall breaker?
Every version of Deadpool is full fourth wall breaker. One of his powers is medium awareness, where he's aware that he's in a comic.
I mean, as true as this is, he's
and
not.
Can use the rules of the comic.
He's not the most powerful fourth wall breaker. I think Gwenpool is.
It's still a Deadpool.
Technically not. It's complicated. Gwenpool is a weird character.
Deadpool can literally change his gender by thinking about it hard enough, and his body regenerates to match the image.
Deadpool is a weird character. But Gwenpool has done some weirder shit. Gwenpool is on the author team. Her name is in a few comics under the author.
Well then.
It's just, you know. In the Peter Parker and in the Spider-Man Deadpool spin-off, there was a point where Deadpool slips out of the comic into the white void and goes, Gwen, what the fuck's going on? Gwen's just sitting there drawing the rest of the comic.
Your audio died there for a second. Did your stream okay?
I don't know.
Check it. We've been time elapsed 54 minutes.
Yeah, we've been here for an hour. I've sent people to the ad dimension and back. Like,
this is rough.
Everything looks green on my end.
I'm tempted to exit and re-enter and see what happens.
Well, we've lost
everybody. We have 1 DPS. Where were you an hour ago?
I think it's the same DPS that was here an hour ago.
No, there was a point that we just needed 1 DPS in the last queue. This one we just needed 1 healer.
It was at like 15 minutes. We just needed a healer. I'm really tempted just to go into /shout and be like, can people queue for the 3rd turn of the Binding Coils of Bahamut? We've been waiting for an hour.
That might work.
Would it?
Maybe people might follow for the bands,
The bands?
the banter, like the jokes, the memes.
Yes, I don't know. Cause like, isn't there a whole like raid roulette?
Yeah.
Like, how are we getting nothing?
There's not roulette for this type of raid. There are
Oh.
alliance raids, which is the Crystal Tower and things like that.
Oh.
The big raids is what the roulette is for.
The
Not this.
Bahamut is really just people going through it for the first time.
People going through it for the first time, or people grinding for the gear for glam.
Specific gear. Wow.
Or people who are nostalgic.
That's kind of rough. Yeah, you should be in bed. Why aren't you? When do you have to wake up in the morning? You have to work at 2 a.m.? In like 2 hours-ish. Yeah, okay. 3 hours, yeah. I don't know. Time is an illusion. Time isn't real. Time
say
is
that.
What?
You say that.
I do say that. I say that. Time is a figment of our mental constructions to...
I sent it. I'm about to get a bunch of hate. I'm about to get the the toxic side of Shout Chat.
Yeah? Okay.
Maybe. Either that or it's about to flood.
Do I need
One
to...
of the.
I was gonna say,
one of two things
do I
is
need to put something in front of chat to prevent people from shouting at us?
No, I don't think so.
My friend and I have been waiting for almost an hour. Better off making a party finder? Can you even do that with me in your group?
I don't.
Probably not wrong.
We might do that next time.
Yeah?
I just got passed by a Lalafell named Oregano Seasoning.
At what point do we give up?
1 hour.
That's in 2 minutes.
Uh-huh. There's a point where you've fallen into the limbo of the queue.
Okay, here's what we do at 1 hour. At 1 hour, you reset it, and you also put in Titan Extreme. And
okay.
If we do Titan, we do Titan, and then we end it.
I mean, instead of tank, I could go DPS and just chill.
Meh. Listen, man, you've got the classes. You do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna... Actually, I probably should be White Mage for an extreme.
No.
No?
Play what you have fun with.
Then I'm gonna stay Scholar.
It's the only way you're gonna get better. Ooh, I just missed you.
The spin.
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 I like that there's a little bit of Rick Astley in a moment of that dance.
Yeah.
You want to know my favorite Rick Astley story?
Sure.
Early on in his career, specifically like Never Gonna Give You Up was blowing up, or one of his early songs was blowing up.
Yeah.
And he got called into a record label.
Yeah.
And the people at the record label were expecting a black guy because they had only ever heard his voice.
Okay.
And so he shows up, and this group of it was a very black record label.
Oh.
And this group of black people was just like, we were supposed to be meeting with Rick Astley, not his assistant. No, I am Rick Astley. What? You're Rick Astley. Yeah. Stop playing with us. I'm not. I'm Rick Astley. And there were a lot of people that bought tickets to Rick Astley thinking he was a black guy because of his voice. And then they got there and they were just like, who's this little white boy walking on stage?
And then he sings.
What? And then he sings, and they're like, yeah, you get it. Alright. It's happened. It's happened.
Man,
So
there was a time when Never Gonna Give You Up was unironically loved.
yeah,
That's
I still unironically love that song.
I can't listen to it and not go. It's like I can't listen to that song for fun.
I can.
I've listened to some weird songs for fun. Running in the 90s. Deja Vu. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas. I don't remember the
Rules
actual...
of Nature.
No, you joke. I have straight up just been listening to Rules of Nature a lot.
I'm not joking. I love that song.
Yeah. More specifically, I listened to Botanic Sage's Rules of Nature, where he combined it with Live and Learn and something Metal Gear Solid. Something Metal Gear.
I think there's one song that is just called Impressive Sax. Which is just dun 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 dun.
He combined
Yeah.
He combined Rules of Nature with something from Tekken. Tekken, the one with the demons that's not Street Fighter. The whole generation throwing each other into volcanoes.
Yeah,
You know
it's Tekken.
Tekken. Live and Learn and Pull My Devil Trigger.
It's just Devil Trigger.
Huh?
The song is just called Devil Trigger.
No, you're gonna pull my devil trigger.
That's not the name of the
I know
song.
it's not the name of the song. I don't give a shit. Pull it. Sticks finger out. Pull it.
No. I don't know. I don't want to know what's gonna happen to you if I do.
Alright, Naval, here we go.
Oh my god!
Instant queue.
It wasn't instant.
Well, minute queue.
And then we'll go back to the waking
No.
waking queue for a frit.
No.
Yeah.
I can do that at the beginning of the next episode. The next exciting episode of patch content.
Of Dragon Quest, Dragon Wait Z.
On the next exciting episode of Final Fantasy Podcast, will we talk more about the B movie?
On the next exciting episode
Somebody's
of Dragon...
withdrawn.
On the next exciting episode of Dragon QZ.
Dragon, wait, Dragon QZ.
I am going to die.
You ever seen the, like, somebody animated Shaggy Ball Z opening with the old 90s Dragon Ball Z opening?
Nope.
Share that. Shaggy, rock Shaggy. First time. Cool, let's go.
I tried this once and failed, somebody said. That's great.
Shield on everyone. Ooh. Fuck, I didn't dodge that. I don't think anyone did, actually. Oh, fuck. That's super close. Wow,
Yeah,
immediately?
It skips on this one.
Oh, somebody just died.
Res him. There's the first granted entombment for the round. You got knocked off, huh?
Yeah, how do you stop that?
You get closer to him in a direction that he's not about to knock you off. Every time he uses upheaval, that happens. Let me rephrase, he pushes you every time he uses upheaval.
Okay. I don't know who they're resurrecting, so I'm just gonna... I mean, this is not a clear, but even still. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to dodge in this one. Oh, cool. All my Vuln got. That's upheaval.
How do we... How?
You just get in the middle. You get dead center.
Well... Okay. Alright, so... When he gets his feet up, he's gonna knock everyone back. When the heart is up, MT, pull Titan to the edge. Are you MT?
I'm empty.
Okay.
We get on his butt ASAP. Okay.
Did I put Eos there? Oh, we have a double...
Double sculling.
Did I get out of that? Sure did.
Well, we damaged him faster that time, that's for sure.
Indeed.
Yeah, landslide knocks people back too.
What has happened? Oh, I'm entombed.
Evil, get right on his butt.
I can't.
You can't, no.
I'm dead.
Makes me real nervous being on his right on the edge like this. But I know I'm okay. Oh, you fell off too.
No, I got
this-
stuck and
oh.
nobody freed me.
I see. Oh shit, we're at bomb boulders. We're not killing him fast enough, I see.
Soto. Do some dreaming. I'm alive! Okay, put this tanks up. Go ahead and raise somebody. The moment I tried to res somebody,
He knocked you out of it.
no, he killed the other healer.
Bomb rocks.
How do we deal with this?
Just go to the ones that have already blown up mostly. All right, we're into the real fight now, and in case you weren't aware that was a thing.
Cool.
I'm hurting a little.
Doing what I can to keep you two alive.
Appreciate it.
Need backup healer immediately. I didn't dodge that. Oh, I did dodge that.
Oh! That's it. Yeah, the extremes are rough. Just one healer and one tank doing their best.
No, there were two tanks and one healer. But yeah.
No, I was dead. I was the.
Oh.
I got some vuln stacks.
Okay. They'll leave puddles. Yes.
Yeah. How does it feel healing for this without Lily here?
This is way easier than the Wind Goddess.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, everything actually feels intuitive here. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Not a bunch of shit just flying around
Yeah.
for no reason.
His attacks are actually telegraphed. I feel like the other one would just kind of kill us.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
This really triggers my fear of heights.
Yeah, looking down the side.
My heel's just right on the edge.
Okay, cool. Why did I get unlocked on from him?
Good question. Whew. It made me gnome.
Woo!
It made me go, whoo!
Okay.
Holy shit, we broke him out of tumult. We still can't hit dude proper. Got this. We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it well.
Bomb rocks.
Actually paid attention. Oh, fuck me. Okay, somebody went down there. Oh, fuck.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I think they quick cast teleport, quick cast res on you though.
No, they did not.
Did it on somebody.
Well, they can't anymore.
His music freaking rips.
I'm noticing that. Tank sap?
Tank swap. I got up to 4 levels of Vuln. I was going to take too much damage to keep doing it.
We'll be ready eventually. There we go.
Okay, so he died.
Who did? The other tank?
Yeah, that's okay. It gave me time to to bleed off some Vuln stacks.
Their healer alive, yes. Swiftcaster as the other healer. What still has Swiftcast? No. Did I die again? Oh my god. I think me and the other guy Swiftcast at the same time. It's 2 tanks and a healer.
The other tank got knocked off.
Wait.
Oh no, Granite Jailers got raised. Cast regen on myself.
Oh, I don't have enough to... I wasn't paying attention to what explodes when.
Shit!
Okay. Did you kill it?
We did it!
Holy shit. This is the first time in a while that the other healer has carried me. Loot.
Saved my ass there.
Alright then.
Whew. My ass was clenched.
I got the earring. I got the earrings.
Good job, Ram.
Yeah.
That was fun.
We managed to keep everyone alive just long enough.
Oh, hey, cutscene!
Cutscenes! Oh no. Titans.
Xehanort.
No, the Xehanort brothers. There's the good one and the bad one. Titan displayed a most satisfying degree of destructive power. The intensifying efforts of the ritual foci are undeniable. Powerful though the incarnation was, the primal's eventual defeat was not unexpected. The burgeoning strength shown by the Bringer of Light, however, has grown beyond reckoning. Such a demonstration of force serves us still. It invites ever greater retaliation. Ah, yes! As the light burns brighter, so too are the shadows steeped deeper in darkness. Time for McDonald's. I got a coupon for a 2-for-1 Big Mac.
A coupon?
A coupon! Where am I? I'm in the middle of their fucking mine shaft.
Yeah, because you exited a cutscene, so it dropped you where the cutscene ended for continuity.
I'm going to Limbs Elements.
That's where I went to.
Alright. Well.
That was exciting.
Yeah, and we'll be back on Friday to finish the job.
Finish the job. We'll be back on Friday to either do the next Binding Coil of Bahamut or continue doing Primal Extremes and trying to get horsies. Horsies.
How long will it take us to finish Bahamut?
It's gonna be next year. It's not. I'm serious though. You saw we were queued for an hour.
Yeah.
We could have been doing it miscued. I know it doesn't make you.
But
it makes
what
you a little
if?
uncomfortable.
What if? What if it procs? Because
Oh,
the first
it will
one.
proc in the middle of dialogue.
Yeah. I can't do that. I can't. It hurts me.
Okay.
I
Maybe
can't-
next time I'll set up a party finder.
I can't proc in the middle of dialogue. I can't do it. I can't
Okay.
do it. Anyway,
There's someone here named Kaoru, which I don't remember which anime that name gives me. No, that's Ouran High School Host Club. Why is my brain in Ouran High School Host Club these days?
we were talking about it a second ago.
But why am I remembering the names?
Who
Why are
knows?
the? I would have never thought. Oh yeah, Kaoru from Ouran High School Host Club. But it I saw the name and just it made the monkey in my brain go.
I'm trying to look at all of the new people spawning in, but I can't. Just this Viera isn't moving. Viera, is that the bunny people?
Yeah, Viera.
This Viera isn't moving, and she is not dressed from the front. So I'm gonna move to another
Oh, I see.
location for a better camera angle. Hello, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Hello, goodbye. I'm late. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next time. I'm going to fuck to bed. The damn vampires! They stole my blood!
They had a hard time doing it too.